Good day and welcome once again to another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. Thank you for taking the time to watch my channel. Hopefully you do find it informative, and the book that I'm about to review for you today is one that you will seriously consider purchasing. And the book is We Spread by Iain Reid. It is published by Scribner Canada and it retails for $29.99. It is an interesting take on old age, really. The author has made us reflect on, if we're younger, what we have to look forward to, and if we're older, what we are possibly facing. This is a short but very, very interesting and intriguing work, one that actually is hypnotic in spots, and it just mesmerizes you right to the page. The book revolves around an senior citizen, and her name is Penny. She's lived in the same apartment for decades. She was a painter, and she lived with Mike. He died a few years ago, so basically she has been alone for several years since his death. She follows the same routine. Life is basically, there's not a lot to look forward to at her age. I don't know if it exactly says her age, but she's quite elderly. And so she tries her best to fend for herself, but when she falls in her apartment, she must be sent to an assisted care facility. The owner of the house where she lives insists in that. So she goes to a place. It's a remote location, and it's called Six Cedars. I guess it's somewhere, in the woods or somewhere, and it's not a very big place. She really doesn't want to go, but she knows she must because there's no way she can look after herself. So at the facility, there are some interesting people. The director of the facility, her name is Shelley, and she does her best, to make Penny feel at home. But Penny still is just not exactly part of the game, so to speak. She still wants her independence, but she knows she's losing it, especially once she's in the home. But once she's there, they do pamper her. She gets a shower, she's fed well, they do her nails, they cut her fingernails, toenails, everything. So really she's has things done for her that have not been done for her for quite a few years. So she settles in, but it's interesting there because the people at the residence seem to know more about her than she knows about herself. So at times the book almost has like supernatural / horror type qualities, and the question is, are we going to find ourselves in the middle of a horror novel? Well, it doesn't quite come to that, but there are several places where you think something's not right there, and it's almost like time is either standing still or moving quickly ahead, and Penny's time on this earth, seems to be heading toward a conclusion. So it's a fascinating look at, senior living, life as we get older, and Penny decides to paint again. So she sort of has, her interest back. Her interests are peaked once again because painting was her life at one time. So as we see, there are a few darker moments toward the last of the book, and we start wondering what really is happening here or going to happen. So Iain Reid does not tip his hand at all. He keeps us guessing, and he keeps us turning pages, and that's the mark of a great author who can keep us reading, questioning, and saying, are things what they really seem? So We Spread is definitely a book that you should spread the good news about, because it's a book that is very different. It's unlike any other book you've ever read. Let's put it that way. So if you're looking for a book that's different, a book that's going to intrigue you and mesmerize you, hypnotize you, whatever you want to say, this is definitely a book that you need to read. So that's a book I wanted to draw to your attention. Hopefully, if you do purchase it and you read it and you agree with me, please let me know. If you don't agree with me, let me know too. I love feedback, whether it's positive or negative. So thank you as always for watching my videos. Hopefully you do find them informative. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. I'm trying to get my subscription numbers up. I know I'm not going to go viral, but anyways, the more people that see the reviews, the more quality books that you will be reading very shortly. So anyways, until we meet again, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Thank you again. Bye for now.